Hello, everybody. My name is Dom of Dom Johnson Gaming. This is kind of a new channel that I'm trying to start up. I'm here with the owner of Cajun Gamer, one of the local shops in the area. Aaron, thank you so much for taking the time to
You're welcome,
this.
Dom.
And like I mentioned before, and I'll try to keep it short. So for many people that don't know, Cajun Gamer, how long have you been in business?
We opened in February of 2020, right before COVID. We were open for about a month and a week, and then due to the lockdowns, we had to close.
Yeah.
And so we closed down until we reopened in early July of last year. So we were closed a good bit. Fine, I still came to the store every day. I helped people curbside. It was good. I mean, could have been better, but we made the best of it.
Yeah. So I'm not great at interviews.
That's all right. I'm not good at them either, so don't worry.
So just to give the viewers kind of an insight, what do you mainly focus on with your shop? Because I know it's a gaming shop and TCG shop. What would you say your biggest priority for the shop is?
Well, I started the shop with kind of like a, to appeal to like every gamer. That's kind of why I kept it simple and called it Cajun Gamer, because I wanted to have something for everyone. I didn't want to just focus on, tabletop role-playing games or just trading cards.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to have a little bit of everything, but what ends up happening is your customers are the ones that kind of dictate where you focus on. And it was easily trading card games was and is our biggest seller, and we get the most support through those. And that's like, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Cardfight Vanguard, Digimon now.
So I kind of want to get a little bit of a backstory from you. What made you decide to open your own game shop?
I mean, this is like everybody's dream. Every geek dreams about having their own game store.
Yeah.
I was at a point in my life, I'd worked in corporate America for long enough, and I had decided that, I wanted to make myself money instead of somebody else. And so, then the American dream is to go into business for yourself.
Yeah.
Most of the jobs I had, I was, unsupervised for the most part. So I knew how it would be to have kind of freedom in a job. The only bad thing is I really don't have anybody to, that breathes down my neck when the deadline's due. So I have to really, pay attention to, when card releases, the pre-orders need to be in, so I don't miss things, because I'm a people pleaser and I like everybody to be happy, and I don't want to miss out on any of the big events. There's been enough times during COVID that it's been hard enough to get product anyway, and I would feel really bad if I dropped the ball and didn't order something on time. So I kind of try to keep myself motivated by making sure that everybody's happy and that products in the store and tournaments happen and price support's there. So
Let's see. What other questions are there?
Talk about Bushy Road.
Oh yeah. Do you plan to get certified by Bushy Road in the near future?
Yes, I am. That's why for the last tournament we were able to do the sneak peek. And to be honest, I'll be forthright with everybody. I had zero idea like what Cardfight Vanguard, all the new things were. So when I signed up for tournaments, I signed up for the V Premium. And so we got all the promos for the premium, and it's not the format that we play. I didn't know what standard format was overdressed, but that's why we added the Tuesday tournaments. So I added the overdressed tournaments to Tuesday, so we should be getting those promos in. And then from there, it's just, Bushiroad's a very good company. I have a direct contact. I can call her on the phone every day. She doesn't mind talking to people. But a lot of times, like, email is sufficient. But they're a great company to work for. I mean, it was really easy to get signed up. And I actually like when you can talk to another person. That human-to-human connection is really good. So.
Ask them about hosting a regional.
Yeah. Brain work. do you have any plans on becoming official for regional tournaments in the future?
Yeah, and I think the only thing I need to do is contact Bushy Road and let them know that we have a facility that can hold enough people. And we do. My landlord has the hall just right down the street. We probably will need to wait till COVID settles back down again, because I know that companies are going to, gear down tournaments again if things don't get any better. But if the opportunity does, I would love to have, big regional tournaments. And I think that we, have the community here in Lafayette that we could support, at least, a quarter of the tournament, people with just our local scene. And then we could get in, people from, Shreveport, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and I think we could put on a really good tournament.
I believe so as well.
And the hall is perfect. I mean, we had a 64-man Magic tournament last year in November, so it can hold, and that was with other things going on, so we could hold, probably close to 100 people tournament if we needed to. So.
I can't imagine 100 people.
Hey Dom, ask him what he thinks about the Baton Rouge
Well, that rope is not really local around here, so that's why I'm not.
But I'm asking him a question about how he feels about them in general, I guess.
Well, I don't want to start anything either.
No, I have really good relationship with Rogues Games. I wish I had their space. I wish I had as much space as they did.
But this is still a decent sized building.
Yeah, I mean, I've with all the different things that I have going, like, the computers for people to play on, the comic books, the toys. I try to fit everything in the store, as well as have as much play space as I can.
That's right. So. You don't just do TCG.
No, I have anything gamer related. I even have video games. Mainly now I've slimmed that down to special release and special edition, just because I've kind of, again, your customers will let you know what's popular, and that's kind of where I started to move my focus. Because when I opened, I didn't know what was going to blow up, and just like you guys came to me and said, hey, Vanguard, and I said, okay, come to the store, play, support it, and I'll support you, and that's how I am with everything. Like, people ask me, well, I want to, have this kind of game tournament, and I tell them, okay, come and play, and if you tell 5 friends and we get a scene, I'll start supporting it.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the thing is, it's a symbiotic relationship between the shop owner and the players. If nobody's here playing and I've set aside a day for, say Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have a scene, I'm going to go and switch it to something that people do show up to play.
Right.
That's why I was very eager for y'all to, to come and play Vanguard on Saturdays, and the turnout's been amazing. So you guys are probably one of my favorite communities right now.
Oh, appreciate that.
And you guys are well behaved. Everybody gets along. The sportsmanship is there. That's one of the most important things I think of, is that there's nobody that rages. Everybody's polite to each other. Nobody yells at each other. It's a really good group of people, and you guys play well.
If we do yell at each other, it's out of love. No.
Yeah, but it's just it's fun. It's not like mean or hateful. It's I mean, nobody likes losing, but you don't see anybody flipping tables, and so.
No, I would not want to.
But that's the reason why I would entertain the fact of doing a regional tournament based on how you guys behave yourselves. I think that the whole scene is that way too. So I'd be more than happy to.
So, I will ask you this. You feel free not to answer if you don't want to. What is your best-selling TCG product?
It's the same one at every store. It's Magic the Gathering. Magic. It's been around the longest. Pokemon is an easy second. Then it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Then Digimon. Then Cardfight Vanguard. I wish that I could order 7 cases of Cardfight and move it. I think we will get to that point though. I mean, but that's again my job as a shop owner is to help and build my community as well. So you guys come with what you bring to the table, and then I help build it.
Right.
And so the problem is card games. Everybody likes to play all of them. You know, as nerds, we like everything, and so it's it's hard to like say, okay, I'm going to spend this money on this and this and this. So but a lot of times, one game will stand out for people, and and at that point, when I need more product of that, certain card game, I'll make sure that I have that for everybody.
Yeah.
So if I see that the card fight is eclipsing Yu-Gi-Oh in sales, I'll take what I was spending on Yu-Gi-Oh and move it over.
One thing I do like about you is the fact that you own this game store.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have complete ownership of
Yep.
it. Whenever a game becomes popular, most places the owner will be a jerk to a lot of their community once it becomes popular. But you were just chill.
Well, I mean, this is like my livelihood, and I grew up in customer service, and so the thing I realized is, I could, bait the hook and put it out in the ocean and get you guys, but if like once I have you in my boat, if I don't treat you well, the fish is going to rot and it's not going to be worth anything. I would rather put time and effort into when I have you guys rather than trying to get new stuff, because that's the way that, I'll be the best game store is by the way I treat you guys. If all of a sudden you guys started supporting me and then I started becoming an a-hole and started, not like, catering to what you guys needed and, suggestions, humans are always going to do the same thing. They're going to go where they're taken care of, and I don't want you guys to go anywhere. I want to take care of you. So you'll always get the same me all the time.
How much? What's the time at?
I didn't get my roll.
A little over 10 minutes.
He is going to do the other he does.
It's like a minute, 30 seconds over.
So they get plus
Okay.
one to attack rolls.
I'll end this interview on this.
He does it once a turn.
Where do you see the store in like the next 5 years?
Yes.
Hopefully.
I mean, even in the next 1 year, I need more space. I need a bigger location. I probably will open more stores in Texas. I have people that want to use my business model and open some in Texas. I wish I could open another one in Lafayette, but I just think there's a saturation point, and I think we have enough game stores in Lafayette to where I don't want to compete against myself. And I think we're almost at a saturation point now, because it seems like sometimes the communities are fractured between stores that they have some kind of allegiance to that have been here longer, and it causes a little bit of tension between the player base, and I don't want to cause any tension. I want to make it whatever is fun and easiest for everybody. That's why I don't have like really any rules, I tell people show up and play and we'll make space for you. But if I had a bigger store, a lot more things could happen simultaneously, and nobody would have to feel like they were crowded out of anything. So I definitely need a bigger space, and I would definitely like to open a second location if it wouldn't oversaturate the market.
Okay. Well, that about wraps up the interview. I would give you a couple minutes to plug.
Yeah, all I need to say is a Cajun Gamer in Lafayette, Louisiana. www.cajungamer.com. It's got everything you need. The cell number that's on there is my phone that rings. So call me with anything, man.
All right, thank you so much, and thank you guys for watching. And
peace out, Vanguardians.
Peace out.
So